When you're rich enough, money stops feeling real. Celebrities don't just buy houses and cars, they buy dinosaur skulls, ghost detectors, and private islands. Today we're counting down the top 10 most bizarre things celebrities spent their money on, and every single one of these is real. Stick around for number 1 because it might be the weirdest flex of all time. Nicolas Cage once got into a bidding war with Leonardo DiCaprio over a Tyrannosaurus Rex skull. Cage won the auction and paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for the fossil. Later, it turned out the skull had been illegally exported, and Cage had to return it to authorities. So, yes, he briefly owned a dinosaur and then had to give it back. Lesson: being rich doesn't protect you from bad receipts. Lady Gaga reportedly hired a paranormal investigation team and bought specialized equipment to detect ghosts. She believed a spirit named Ryan was following her on tour, so she traveled with ghost hunting tech, just in case. Lesson: money can buy peace of mind, even if that peace of mind is about invisible enemies. Kanye West reportedly purchased a private island as a creative retreat. Not a vacation home, not a hotel, a literal island to think. For most people, getting away from it all means a weekend trip. For billionaires, it means buying geography. Lesson: at a certain level of wealth, real estate becomes a personality trait. At the peak of his career, Mike Tyson owned multiple Bengal tigers. Not statues, not paintings, living, breathing apex predators. Between feeding costs, handlers, and legal issues, the tigers cost thousands per month, and eventually became too dangerous to keep. Lesson: if your pet requires a zookeeper, you've gone too far. Drake reportedly installed a custom solid gold bathtub in one of his properties. Not gold-colored. Gold, because nothing says relaxing bubble bath like bathing in a small fortune. Lesson: at some point, luxury stops being comfortable and starts being symbolic. Keisha has openly talked about collecting creepy and supposedly haunted objects, including dolls. She's fascinated by the paranormal and collects them as inspiration. Most people pay to avoid cursed objects. She paid to own them. Lesson: money lets you fund your weirdest hobbies, responsibly or not. Leonardo DiCaprio reportedly bought a preserved giant squid specimen for his collection. Imagine walking into someone's living room and seeing a museum-level sea monster in a tank. That's not decor, that's a science exhibit. Lesson: when you're rich, your home can double as a natural history museum. Some celebrities buy instruments as art pieces, not tools. There are documented cases of musicians spending hundreds of thousands, even over $1 million, on custom guitars that are rarely played and mostly displayed as collectibles. At that point, the instrument is less about music and more about flexing craftsmanship and rarity. Lesson: when money stops being about function, it becomes about status. Brad Pitt has invested in large historic properties, including parts of European villages and chateaus for preservation and restoration. While framed as conservation, it's still wild to casually own pieces of actual towns. Most people rent apartments. Celebrities buy history. Lesson: rich people don't collect things, they collect places. Michael Jackson built Neverland Ranch, a private estate with its own amusement park, zoo, movie theater, and rides. We're talking carousels, roller coaster style rides, animals, and full-time staff. Not a theme park you visit, a theme park you live inside. Lesson: when you grow up famous, you sometimes build the childhood you never had. Here's the pattern: celebrities don't buy weird things because they're stupid. They buy weird things because money removes limits. The real flex isn't spending millions, it's spending millions on something nobody else would even think to buy. Which one was the most insane to you? The dinosaur, the island, or the theme park? Drop a comment and tell me which one you'd buy if money wasn't real.